Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in. I wait for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the
Y'all come on in, baby.
Hey, oh, I look short.
Yeah, you bring that shirt down.
Girl. Hey, everybody, welcome to Wednesday night, and it's time for our point of view, and it is time to what? Get our judge. Baby, I'll tell y'all, I feel good. I promise y'all I feel good. Because guess what? I do my little thing now where I like to talk to y'all live before I go to our point of view. And I'm gonna do like a little question and answer thing and stuff, so I get the feel of what y'all want to see here on our point of view and all that kind of stuff like that. So I'm trying to put myself on another kind of schedule, so y'all bear with me for a little bit, you know. But I was on time tonight, baby. I was on time tonight. I tell you, I was on time. I've been feeling good. Y'all can tell my eyes are low. I got my glass. I'm on my second one. I done smoked me some stuff. You know, hey, you know, we feel good. Coco back. Yeah. Hey, Coco. Yes.
In the building.
Ooh, thank God, girl, baby. If I tell you had sent me through a ringer last something, baby. Ooh. So I want to say hey to everybody. I love y'all for tuning in. If y'all have not subscribed, please go and subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube and go and like our Facebook page on Facebook, of course, duh. And okay, duh. Period.
I don't like that. That's scary to me. She's creepy a little bit.
Yeah, I hate it. Oh my God, I hate it. Oh my God, I hate it. But anyway, so yeah, child. So that's what I try to do for the pre-show. I want y'all to see the behind the scenes stuff and all this little thing that I started doing now. I listened to Teresa Griffin the whole time, but I've been listening to Teresa Griffin for some time now. But now I'll go live and listen to it because they don't block the music and all that kind of stuff like that, and it's a good vibe. So you know, I listen to my girl sing, and then I listen to the remix of Wonderful, so I can get into my judge, and I go live, and I want y'all to come on in and stuff like that. You know, so I get my gem. That part. But guess what? Speaking of getting my judge, I'm going to Mexico this weekend with my mother for Divas and Destinations. It's gonna be my mom, my my mom, her best friend, and I'll be there with Jenna Sky, Alexa Oasis, Tommy Ross, and there's one more, Mary Jane. And I think that's it. And so we're gonna have a good time. We got a show and all that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna check out the Wi-Fi when I get there. And if all is good, I'm going to go live Wednesday from Mexico because that's my plan. Is to go live, with a nice, beautiful background. And it'll probably be my bedroom, my room. But regardless of what, we'll be going live next week. Hopefully, if we got the Wi-Fi good and all that kind of stuff like that. I'm also happy to announce that I will be performing Tim Bay. Y'all know who Tim Bay is. I'm sure y'all all follow him. Y'all have all seen his videos and all that kind of stuff. He's from right here in Houston, Texas, and he's having his Big Drag birthday show December 3rd, and I'm part of that. Myself, Akiria, along with a host of other fabulous entertainers from Houston, Texas. And he's really excited about it. He's going to be hosting it as Bay. So, if y'all are in the Houston area, if y'all love Tim Bay, y'all come and celebrate his birthday with him. And it's going to be so much fun because that bitch is absolutely stupid. And I'm sure we're going to probably get to light the place up. If y'all some smokers, we probably get to light. I hope we get to light the place up.
I think so.
You know, it's his birthday.
He found this nice place.
That's what I'm saying. So, shout out to Tim Bay. And y'all know I'm also getting ready for Queen, December 10th in New Orleans. So for you pageant lovers, come on down and see me compete at Queen in December. And if you want to support me, please come and y'all able to support me by purchasing a t-shirt. I didn't get the pictures. You put them in,
purchasing a t-shirt with you and
that's what you come.
Yes, ma'am.
That's when you come in. You at work?
You right there. Yes,
okay. You get to purchase a t-shirt. Jesus, okay. We back to the
y'all look good in that picture, bye. So y'all look good.
Y'all get to purchase the t-shirt and stuff like that and support it. It's $25 plus $5 shipping. And or you can purchase a Just Fan, or if you want to get this wonderful Telfar purse. I'm doing a raffle for a Telfar purse. It's $25 for the purse, and it comes with this.
Wait, the raffle is $25 or the
everything is $25.
The purse is $25.
The raffle is $25, and I'm going to draw a name for who's going to win the purse. The raffle is $25 to win this Telfar purse. Ooh, so put in the note if you want to buy a t-shirt fan, or you in for the raffle for to help me get to Queen, or if you just want to send a donation to me and help for me to get there, that would be great too. I'm accepting those too, so I really thank you and I appreciate it. And speaking of Jush, we gonna skip ahead of Jush, and put the t-shirt up again. That's me and my Jush, Jasmine Masters. And y'all know we always say Jush, and Jush is the word replacement for whatever you want to put it in. Y'all see how I use it all the time. And so it's a word replacement. Say, hey Jush, how you doing, Jush? Oh, Jush. Oh, Jush. Jush. Oh. It's Jush. So, I like it that it's starting to get mainstream now. And Jennifer Hudson has a new show. And she had used it on her show the other night. And this is a clip from that.
What I call this place. That song you was looking to, that's called Happy Place. And I see y'all found y'all zhush up in here. I love the energy. Y'all are turned up and turned out.
So yeah, child, we get mainstream now. We always been mainstream. But child, we're in the Urban Dictionary. Me and my sister Jasmine Masters, my Jush, Jasmine Masters. And also, who always stay in the news, who been on it for years and years and years. It done made it to the motherfucking Kardashians. Bitch, look at this.
Next door to my mom.
How do you spell judge? Like when you judge something. Judge. Judge? Judge. I don't know. Is that a real word? Hey Siri, how do you spell judge? Judge.
Well, you said it twice.
Judge. Siri.
Hey, Judge. Okay. And they were spelling it wrong. It's Jush, okay?
Not Jush.
Yeah, it's not Jush. You didn't get your Jush. No, that's some Malibu shit. No, you need to go down to South Central, Lamert Park, and get your Jush. Yeah, that's raising in your potato salad, Jush. So yeah, we're mainstreaming this bitch. That's what's up. Y'all show girl some love. Y'all hit me up in my Cash App, Chevelle B1 or Chevelle Brooks on my Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, whatever you want, and put in the notes if you want a t-shirt, a fan, or you put in for the raffle for the tip. Every time I put the fan person,
I'm trying to make that money.
I know, but let me advertise and stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
They gotta see it first.
I want them to say.
Okay. Oh Lord. So yeah, $ Chevelle B1 and size, and also screenshot it and send it to my messenger so I can have it for my own records and stuff like that, because the girl be busy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I thank y'all for tuning in so much, and please click like, click share, and also don't forget, once again, I said go and subscribe and get your what? Judge. Let's bring in our panelists now. I don't know who in here, Jim, because you know people be working and all that kind of stuff like that. But my girl, my sister, Dominique Sanchez is in the building.
Hey Val, hey Val, hey Val, hey Val.
Girl, hey girl, let me tell y'all something. I done upgraded our subscription on, what is this thing called? Oh,
come on now. What was that for?
That was a Cash App.
Oh, that was a Cash App. Diamante. Hello.
Yes, that was a Cash App. It was a blessing, and I thank you, Judge. Yes, we're going to get that out tomorrow. I got to go to the post office tomorrow. I will get you that out tomorrow. Amen. Won't it do?
Yes. Oh, yes.
I told you I was going to be that type of
Oh, my goodness.
You know, a girl got to always get her gin. I'm just saying, you know, it's been wonderful. So y'all, hey Dominique.
Hi Chevelle, what's going on? I'm doing good, honey. I just got off work myself.
See, look, we working women around these parts, okay? And speaking of working, let's welcome in the surgeon. The surgeon's sitting right there, Jeff. Look at him. You muted? I feel good.
He muted.
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Hey, where you at?
Huh?
Where you at?
I'm at home now, girl.
Hey, Lanice. Hey, Johnny.
Oh, child, you ain't in Paris.
I ain't in Paris tonight.
You ain't in Paris tonight.
Hey, Juan.
Let me tell y'all.
I'm back from that long ass flight.
Oh, I'm telling you, got your fluid in your feet and all kind of stuff. I'm telling you. You guys, and see, I don't get this flight where you can lay down. I don't get that type of luxury.
Oh, I want that too.
You know,
it's
I don't
crazy.
get that.
I want that too.
I didn't even see that on my plane. I was kind of disturbed by that.
So do you just
Diamond, bless you.
I'm in the another Cash App.
Oh,
hey,
Denise.
they got you tonight.
What's the Holy Ghost for?
Baby, listen, I'm trying to raise
They
money.
won that through.
I got a pass to get ready for. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dre.
A lot of money.
Dre in the
And
house.
I'm selling everything but my coochie.
and you might
And you know, for long, I might have to sell it too. I'm just saying, usually I'm a charity worker, and I like to give back to the community, so I give by himself.
That's your okay. That's your. That's your get back.
Dimitri, Johnny.
That got D. Hey, son, you ain't supposed to be listening.
Shout out to D. I love you, D.
Hey, Tony.
But see, it's different with my girls. I can't be having my boys. You know, my boys can't be hearing their mama talk like that. It's different with the girls. The girls, you can hang out with your girls. You can go fuck around with your girls.
What's up, DeAndre?
So listen, you guys, I did a Halloween thing. Yeah, I am a nonprofit sometimes. I need to write Texas. I think I got another case. I think that one shook my wig.
Yeah,
Though.
that was. It's all
Yeah.
right. Sorry about that. Let
Bands.
tonight.
Bands will make a dance.
Let that wig shake tonight.
I need some more headbands to make a stage.
Okay. Hey, Tevin.
But I did a Halloween party for a nonprofit organization the other day. It's Saving Our Sisters United. And
Did you take Sophia with you?
About it? Huh? What'd you say, Trent? Oh, you didn't say that. What was up?
Save Our Sisters.
What was up? Save Our Sisters United Incorporated. What was so wonderful about it? I met this young lady, and she was probably like 8 years old, and she had a little costume on. There she go, right there in the black, and that's her sister in the pink, and she was.
Who was the lady in the green?
That's
Yellow.
me, Jeff.
Come on.
Get the fuck out of here.
What up, Trent?
For real. No, for real. I'm looking like, well, who was the lady in the yellow?
Hey, Neil.
Hey.
So, the little girl in the black, she was Selena for Halloween.
Yeah.
And so she did all the talking. It was her little sister, and her mom. And she did all. She said, "This is my sister, and this is my mom. I'm 7 years old." And the mom had said, "Well, tell her what." Talking to the older one who was 10, she said, "Tell her about you." And so the little girl said, "I'm a lesbian." I say, and my first thought was to say for Halloween. So that was my first, but I didn't say that. And then she said, I said, "Oh, really?" She said, "Yeah." And then I asked her what she was for Halloween. That's when I found out she was I think Stewie from Family Guy. I don't watch it, but whoever wear the little hat or whatever. And then the little girl said she was Selena. And so then the little girl, and that was Selena, also went on to tell me that they have a brother who's transgender. And she was like, but she didn't, but she kept calling him he. But I knew what she wanted to say, but she was saying she didn't want to come. And I was like, oh, she should have came or whatever. But it was really nice. It was a lot of teenagers and stuff like that, and people that brought their families that brought their kids. They dressed up for Halloween. We had a little contest. I performed. But Saving Our Sisters United and Transcend Gaming offers an affirming space for transgender and gender nonconforming individuals and creates a positive support system for the community through therapeutic recreational gaming and educational opportunities, because they had games and all kind of stuff like that for them to play and all that kind of stuff like that. And the Affirming Lives Initiative assists Black transgender women and all trans and gender nonconforming people of color in Houston through the legal name and gender marker change process. Services within the program includes covering court filing fees, costs for printing and shipping of affirming identification and documents, and when necessary, providing referrals to legal counsel at zero to lower the standards of cost. Pay homage to its roots. The Affirming Lives Initiative is a continuation of the Trans and Gender Justice Program of 2016, the first initiative created by Saving Our Sisters United. So they do a lot of work here in Houston for our transgender youth and transgender men and women, period. They provide housing and they help with food and placement for living and everything. So shout out to Saving Our Sisters and the Mahogany Project also. That's doing stuff down here, just like everywhere else around. And
shout out to y'all,
all the girls
killing
and stuff,
it,
doing stuff in the community for us and trying to help us out and all that, because we don't have as much help as we need, and we need more allies, all that kind of stuff like that. Neil, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm
Glad
just
to have
leaving.
you here.
Yes, I had a long day at work, had an extended day at work, so that's why I'm late. And then I had to make a stop before I came home.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to have you, Trent. What's been going on with you?
girl. Well, this weekend has been pretty festive for me. I went to the Griot Awards with Yolanda Adams, and I don't know if you guys saw my post, but that's why we was in the holding room, and all these celebrities started walking in, and I'm not starstruck by no imagination, right? But I was just in awe. I was sitting there looking at all of them like, whoa. It was so much talent amongst our people back there. It was just so much great talent. And to watch them interact with each other, it was so amazing. I was so happy to be in that room. I'm like, anybody you can think of was in there. This is the first year for the Griot Awards as well. So they was honoring Patti LaBelle, Jennifer Hudson, and Queen Latifah. So yeah, and then I left there, and then I went to Washington D.C. with Wendy Raquel Robinson, and she did some stuff for the White House. And I got back, I think yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yesterday.
My
That was my
friend
weekend, and that's it.
this weekend, and they was doing some stuff for the White House too with about for transgender for our trans community and stuff like that. So it was a big weekend in DC. This move away from my door, baby. And also don't forget, you guys, early voting has started, and so we need your voice to be heard. And I'm sure if it hadn't started in your city or county or whatever, please find out where or when it does start. And I hope that you all are registered to vote, because it is time to get your voice heard. I will be hosting the red carpet on this Saturday from 12 to 2, baby. I'll be up in my gown and up in I'll be haired and gowned at the red carpet at the booth, talking to the people and talking to them and asking them about them voting and all that kind of stuff at the voters booth. So y'all join me on West Gray, October 29th from noon to 2, 1475 West Gray in Houston, Texas at the voters booth, because I will be casting my vote also that day. So y'all get your votes, out there, okay?
All right.
And when y'all do, y'all post it so we know that y'all done did what y'all had to do.
Okay, this past weekend I took one of my kids to vote, because normally we will vote together, but I don't move to a different county, so I had to make sure he goes and vote and tell him who to vote for. Now I can go and vote later this week.
And remember, my mama had got her chair and all that kind of stuff. She was ready.
She got her judge, baby. She got her judge.
She got her.
We was in there for about 5 minutes. The line was so short.
Yeah. So and even then the line wasn't really that long, but we was prepared, and she was prepared for it to be long, just in case it was long, and it's not long. So y'all get out there and get your and it don't take me but that long. Go out there when you go into the store. Oh, let me go by here and vote right quick. Do that.
It's easier to get out there and vote than stand in line for some Jordans.
Ain't that damn true? Thank you for putting it in that perspective.
Or them Yeezys.
Because, child, them hate shoes.
Which if I tell you, them look like Predator shoes. I hate them. I'm just saying. It's time for Hot Topics, y'all. It's time for Hot Topics. And speaking of Hot Topics, our gay icon Leslie Jordan has passed away. It was real sad and unexpected. I gagged when I woke up that morning and found out that he had passed away. And he had met a lot of people have met Leslie Jordan in the community, so I'm glad that they got the chance to meet him. I've never met him before, but I've enjoyed Leslie Jordan. He's in one of my favorite movies, For the Lives. And he died from a car crash, and he had a medical condition that was happening. So I'm assuming it was a heart attack. He caused him to crash into I think it was an apartment building or something like that in Hollywood. But it's sad.
Yeah.
That he passed away. Shout out to Bernice McFarland. He is the president of the Mahogany Project. They had an award ceremony here tonight, and he won all of his awards. He's doing great things in the community. That was my friend that I was talking about that was in DC doing work for our trans community in DC this weekend also. So shout out to Bernice. And that's who I'm working with this weekend, getting everybody to come out to vote also, the Mahogany Project. We also lost former America's Got Talent finalist and actor Zuri Craig, who was friends to a lot of people in the community. They loved him. He was a talented individual, could sing his tail off, and was in a band that did a lot of covers. And he passed away, and his death was unknown as of right now. They haven't said anything about it, but condolences to his family and stuff for Zurich Craig.
Those-
Also, and love was in the air for Shantae Moore. Shantae Moore got married this weekend, and she married BET executive Stephen Hill, and she looked so pretty. So y'all think she sung at her wedding?
She should have had
no.
Kelly Price sing at her wedding.
Now when Kelly pulled that blade on her.
I know Kelly Price ain't sung at her wedding.
I know that's right.
Yes, Lanice, he was in Tyler Perry plays also. And he wrote plays of his own. And Tim Bay was in one of his plays that went on the road. I think it was last year when Tim Bay did that play with him. So, yes, that's who Zurich Craig is. But I'm happy for Shantae. And I miss her live on Sunday. Because I used to watch her live every Sunday at 5 o'clock. She would go live and sing. And they would block her own music.
Oh my God.
She don't own it.
Okay.
She was so mad one time she had cussed them out, honey. They had blocked her for singing her own stuff, child. But congratulations to her. Child.
Beautiful woman.
Speaking of beautiful women, Kiki Wyatt. That's my girl. I love Kiki. I met her whole family when she was I met her mama and her brother. I met her brother in Indianapolis before they moved to Atlanta. But Kiki Wyatt want another baby.
I mean, when she want 12. She want to make sure she got enough for a basketball team.
Yes. Dang.
What does she have? Like a kangaroo pouch for a pussy?
Like,
how are these babies coming?
dang.
I mean, and whatever she got, I want it though.
What you mean?
I mean, because she got some good snapback.
No, that ain't what that means. That means she
got good snapback, and she got good snapback, and she got somebody that want to put it in her.
That don't mean she got no snapback. She going to get rejuvenation and all of that, and she's sitting on the steamer toilet.
Well, whatever she got, I want to get it because she got men that's just after men, and she keeps.
You don't get
Isn't she married?
Yeah, she married.
Yeah, she married. She keeps them in. That's a holy woman. That's the holy woman. She ain't having these babies out of wedlock.
Sure ain't. So you say you want what she got? She got ovaries. That's what she got.
That's what she got. Because Neil, don't you get nutted in too?
Hello?
That's all that man doing.
I tell you, flooded.
You still around here with your fam, you say.
Neil, I tell you,
not your high school, but your fam, you.
But you know what though? You know what? She will have somebody out of 12 kids. Somebody gonna take care of her when she get older. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna have something to look forward to. So I guess she want a big family, a big legacy,
and guess what?
Big lineage. You know,
she got a whole band right now.
And I bet most of them gonna be able to sing.
They better because the whole family, her brother sing. And I know if you know Kiki Wyatt, she's sitting around there singing all day. Somebody is going to come out. At least it's 11 of them.
At least 7 of them.
At least 7 of them gonna be musically inclined. 2 of them will make it like big. 1 will be producer wise, big that way. Under the scene. So she knows what she doing.
Hold it.
Oh, hopefully. Hopefully, child. I don't know. But listen. And speaking of music, y'all know it's a new trend in hip hop these days, and you know things are changing. We have Salsa Santana, and we got Lil Nas X and stuff like that. So you know, how y'all feel about the change in hip hop right now? Do you think hip hop is being bigot and they're not accepting of them? I can tell you something. They're not accepting of them, but I think they're doing good, and child, they making hits.
They really are. But you know how we do, child. We always, no matter how good gay people are, they always gonna have something to say and try to say that, oh, we don't want our kids looking at that or seeing that because they're improper influences and all this other kind of stuff. But people can talk about pussies and dicks and all that type of stuff all day long, and their kids can sing every word and they are not bothered.
And I think that's like, you know, but and I'm sure they find out once they find out what it looked like or who it is, then there's a problem, you know. But when I was little, I was loving Madonna. I didn't think nothing else. I loved her. I thought she like a bird. I was singing that down.
Yeah, but I mean, but you talk about, okay, so hip hop and the culture of hip hop and all that is forever evolving. I think the guys who are doing hip hop now are more the same people that's doing hip hop now are not the guys of Biggie and Tupac era. So these guys are more metrosexual. But what Lil Nas X and Sauce Santana are doing, I feel, you know, everybody's not going to accept that. It's gay people that don't even want to see that. So I wouldn't live in the people and like worrying about people that don't accept me. As long as you make your money, because everybody's not going to accept you.
Listen, I don't know if you can ask me next, but listen, I'm so glad of the representation to see them bitches. I'm glad to see Saucy bring her body out there with her no hair on. But shout out to Miss Lawrence and Miss Derek J for paving the way and setting this tone for those type of girls like a Saucy Santana to come through and be this androgynous being. You know what I'm saying? So shout out for them. But I'm glad we got that kind of representation. We see everybody else, you know. I'm glad we got them. Fuck it up, y'all. Fuck it up for as long as y'all can.
I'm sorry. I wasn't a big fan of Saucy Santana at first, but what I've grown to become liking to Saucy because I like the way that he puts himself in positions to be with certain people, like Madonna, like Lotto. He's putting himself in those positions to be and be recognized and be accepted by them. Because you can't accept that song without accepting him. I'm sorry. Because he the one making
that song was huge for him.
Yeah. Like, so I think it's wonderful, you know, that
and have you saw her perform?
Yeah.
Oh, he cuts up.
Cuffs up.
They be rocking. I love it. Do more of it.
I wasn't a fan at first. I think I wasn't a fan of the Love and Hip Hop Saucy, but I don't get Saucy no more. So it's kind of okay with me. And I like the Saucy that I see, you know. So I appreciate that. And baby, I say keep doing your thing. And then did you put it in there? And also, this I just came across right before we came on the show. And it was Sam Smith and Kim Petras became the first out non-binary and first openly transgender artists to hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. So that's a big thing.
That's huge. That's huge.
Huge. A transgender artist and a non-binary artist on the Billboard Hot 100. That's huge.
Who was that with the short hair, Katy Perry?
What was that? She kissed the girl.
She liked it.
Hey, Nicole. Y'all shout out to Nicole. Hey, Nicole. I can't stand
Shout
her
out to
cousin.
Nicole.
I can't stand her cousin, girl. I just can't. I can't. When they take off TV and she DJing now, and I heard she's really good. But yeah. I can't do what her name is.
Which one?
Let's see. All right.
Sam Smith?
No, this thing's cousin. Trina.
Yeah, that's
Bobby.
Bobby.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bobby Likes.
There y'all go.
Bobby Likes.
Which one is the artist? Non-binary, I'm assuming, was Sam Smith. Y'all are some men. See, y'all are men. See, I don't do my non-binary friends like that and
which one did you
because I'm like, huh?
Yeah, because I had told my non-binary girlfriend that's on here right now, She had grew a beard. and I told her, oh, so I've been calling you, your mama been calling you she all day yesterday. Then I talked to you today, you got a beard, so now I got to call you he today. And she going to say, no, girl, I'm doing Saucy Santana for Halloween. I said, oh, okay.
Let's see.
Girl, okay. Did I go out?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
They just never see them.
I think I went out because I see my internet over here doing a number, bitch. I don't know, girl, I'm gonna switch up internet service because I'm not liking it. Byron Perkins, defensive back for the Hampton University, come out as the first HBCU player to ever come out, and he's really cute. And I don't know, like the backlash of it, but I congratulated. Hey, welcome. We're glad you came out and you're doing it for the fam.
What school he at?
Let me ask you this: Is he projected to go pro?
Probably not.
Is he really good in college?
Maybe so.
I don't know. They haven't said that. They haven't said that. I think the most thing that they have made notice about is that he is the first black player at an HBCU to come out. They never said anything about
Hey, Shorty.
If he's going to go pro or not. But
I just wish he would have kept it in for a little while longer now. Because we remember what happened to Michael Sam, right? Michael Sam he was promising to go pro. They had gave him, bonuses. They had gave him, he was driving around big boy Audi and all this stuff. And as soon as he kissed that white boy on national TV, there's no team want him no more.
You got that right.
He said there hasn't been an gay football athlete at an HBCU. I want to end the stigma of what people think. I want people to know themselves.
But the thing is, just being in a school setting, what we think is big news for students and kids in this day and age, it's the norm to them. They love being free. They love being themselves. And they're just out and proud these days. I'm saying out and proud in whatever they're doing, not just necessarily.
I just told you I met a girl, she 10 years old, and told me she was a lesbian.
Period.
So they.
Oh, I thought you said lesbian. You said lesbian.
She was a lesbian.
A thespian.
Let me tell you something. She don't know which way to wipe her coochie when she pissed. She don't know what she is.
Baby, she was dressed bush that day.
She better wipe from front to back before she gets some doo-doo in her coochie.
Oh,
what she better learn.
But Byron says, I'm gay. Shut up, Trent. Byron said, I'm gay. This is who I am. This is who I've been, and this is who I'm going to be. And then he goes on to say, I've decided that I'm going to make a change and start running away from myself. I'm gay. Let it be known that this is not a decision or a choice. Yes, this is who I am. This is who I've been, and this is who I'm going to be. Simply put, I am who I am. So congratulations to Byron. He's at Hampton University.
Love you too, Shorty.
All right, hey, Shorty, got that Byron fund for me. And child, that little comment had went a little out there, didn't it, Shorty, child? Yeah, it caused some confusion up in there. I was going to talk about
what comment?
Child Shorty had put under my post when I was talking about my entry fee to Queen. If y'all want to buy a t-shirt, or Chevelle Brooks.
That's a Teflon bag.
Teflon bag.
That was a Teflon bag.
But anyway, Shorty had put under there. He still got some of that beef fun, and somebody had laughed at it, and Byron saw it, and it went up, blew up from that child. Byron!
Who is Byron? I'm lost. Who is Byron?
The newcomer king, Byron. That from Westland Newcomer.
Okay.
They had that little thing and all that.
Him and BJ, and then it was him and the
Oh, yeah.
Him and Shorty. All of that. But share.
And Shorty too.
Yeah.
Shorty.
You know,
Sure, you be good at Universe this year.
You know, Shorty got fired right after Whistling because the contract is only up to the day that you had a patient. What's the name?
I am what God says I am. What is it giving?
I am an endangered species.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But girl, I did not know. I'm like, oh, so you just a promoter for the y'all don't. That's some other stuff that I did not know. That's how stuff goes when you contracted as promoters for brands. Hey, listen, that's another topic on another. And speaking of brands, girl,
we together. We all let's find
that damn Kanye West. Child done lost almost all of his endorsements and stuff, child. I'm like, Kanye, you always putting your foot in your mouth. Adidas cut ties, Balenciaga, Vogue, and Anna Winter cut ties. He's been dropped by talent agencies. He's done a whole lot of stuff by a single interview for the anti-Semitic words that you say out of your mouth.
I'll tell you, it's like you can talk about a whole bunch of group of people, but you cannot talk about the Jews. You talk about the Jews, you are canceled.
Yes, completely.
They will cancel you. You can talk about black people, white people, rednecks. You can say nigger. You can do a whole bunch of things, but you cannot talk about the Jews in that manner.
Baby. Go ahead, Dominique.
Oh, I wasn't for to say nothing, but we knew that was gonna happen. I mean, because honey, they have so much money and they control so much stuff. Honey, he just should have known better, but that just lets you know, child. He don't know no better. And and every time I think about Candace Owens, just following the lead of somebody else.
These girls are so messy in the comments.
And look what he did to him. Look what he did to himself.
And a lot of people I've been seeing on their pages and stuff. It's funny, somebody just posted that he did it on purpose. He wanted to get out of those contracts, and this is a plan that he's gonna. I don't think we understand that type of business, so I don't even think we can even speak on it directly because we don't understand dealing with multi-billion-dollar companies to create contracts and stuff. These Jews own everything. Kanye West will have a very hard time, even if he's out of his contract, even if that's what he wanted. He'll have a hard time getting anywhere fast like that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, it leads to this for me too. As a Black community, we really don't recognize mental illness. All we say is, well, he got money. Oh, he paid though. It's like we watching this man and money's not doing nothing for him right now.
Yeah.
I think we do.
Money ain't doing nothing for him right now.
We say, oh, he crazy. He crazy. We just like skate with it, but like, oh, he crazy and keep moving.
But we more so blow it off. But there's something that's really ill and wrong with this man. But he's not all wrong in the stuff he say and do sometimes. Some of the stuff you really listen to, it makes sense. But it's just how he say it, and he do so much dumb shit that you don't even want to take the time to even listen and dissect what it is that he's saying. But there's really a problem there. There's really a mental issue. Money don't even matter to him at this point. How many big houses can he get? How many Benzes and Rolls Royces can he get? He's sick of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So money ain't shit. There's a real issue at hand with this man. He's unraveling right in front of the world.
And it is a mental illness issue because the money is not a factor. Because people are like, oh, you're not a first off, saying, oh, you're not a billionaire no more. Bitch, most people would never know what it is to be a millionaire. So if he have $900, $800 million, why are we talking about, oh, he's not a billionaire no more? He still got $900 million in assets and property values and all these type of things. So money is not an issue with him, but it is an underlying issue.
But the other thing, though, is that really all it is? Because there's a lot of people who are mentally ill that don't do the stuff he does. So we can't necessarily say it's because of the mental illness. I mean, that has to come from somewhere. He probably just has no filter in letting it come out.
Well, because of the mental illness, though, you have to get it treated. You have to learn your targets. You have to learn how to deal with that mental illness. So the mental illness has to be treated.
Right. I mean, I get that part, but what I'm saying
And he's
is
an asshole because he does have money.
those things come from somewhere. Mental illness is not putting this hateful speech in him. That's coming from somewhere because there's a lot of people who are mentally ill that's not doing what he's doing.
Well, everybody wouldn't do the same thing though.
But I think it's because he do have the money, he do have the platforms, and he do so he able to do this stuff. He able to put it out there. Other people that's with mental illness that's not doing it. This don't have nothing to do with them. Kanye have a platform. He know what the fuck he doing.
That's what I think.
And I think
I certainly think he does. I think it's very calculated.
Everybody gets to a certain level in their career where they feel like I have made it, I have arrived. Some people start talking reckless and start saying things they wanted to say 10 years ago, but they hadn't quite got to that point yet. And he's at that point where he can say what he wants to say. If Chevelle said, I ain't doing pageants no more, I can say this person is late to me. You can say what you want to say because you're at that certain point in your career. So you can do things and be more free about how you really feel.
But you still have things and businesses that can decline by your words and things that you say and do. And so that's what's happening. And speaking of that, he did in the interview when he said about Adidas and
in Adidas, it's like I could literally say anti-Semitic shit and they can't drop me. I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what?
So you just sat there and put your foot in your mouth.
Because he's not playing on level ground. But you know what? Kudos for the Jews who stand together, who stick together. Because Kanye also do foul shit for the black community too. He do foul shit on black community all the time. And what do we do in return? But what we do in return, we go sell them out of Yeezy slides. We sell them out of the Yeezy shoes. That's what we do when he do that. So that says to him that they like this type of rhetoric. I'll keep doing it because every time he do it, here go another $500 pair of shoes that's sold. So, I mean, at least they stick together. We need to learn how to do it.
And then they say that Adidas is still selling his stuff without the name on it and this, that, and other. But I don't get any of that. But we do they still go support it. We do because they like it. So if y'all always talking about cancel culture, he only black when he want to be black.
That's it.
Somebody made a comment a lot the other day and was saying he always sung about it. He said something about when you make it, leave your girl for a white guy. He talked about it. He made it. He went to Kim Kardashian. He left the black women. He went to Kim Kardashian. And so it's just things that he does, and if it don't, he cried wolf.
And you know what else, Chevelle? I think that he thought that when he amassed a certain amount of celebrity and money and status, that he would be looked at and revered in the same sentiments as his counterparts, white people and Jews. And I think that no matter how much money we amass or how much we accrue in this life, they still don't want us to sit at their table. And I don't understand why we don't create other tables. He wanted to be a part of Louis Vuitton's team and this team, and he wants to be respected by them. But we can create his own avenue. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. And I think that bothers him that they, even though he have all of that, oh, I'm a billionaire now. Oh, I got Kim Kardashian now. You still can't sit at this table with us.
And you probably did that with Kim because of who she was and stuff like that. And you got it. That was like, oh, okay, I got Kim Kardashian now. But you was her friend at first. You weren't even looking at her like that, though. So you got her to be, your doll. Because I know people that worked with her and how they say he literally dressed her, from makeup, hair, clothes, everything. It was his decision, not hers. And She even said that she wouldn't be who she was that way if it wasn't for him. You know, so he was amused. That's what she was. He didn't love her.
He's very odd. Now I used to love his music.
Me too.
I used to love his music, and you know, after the Trump stuff, I kind of like, okay, Kanye West is definitely losing it with the Trump stuff. He is losing it. The White Lives Matter shirt.
Taylor Swift. But
yeah,
even like Jaylen Brown and Aaron Douglas from basketball and football stardom, they even pulled themselves from his Donda Sports. The Donda Sports basketball team, I think it is, they got X out of a professional tournament that they were supposed to be involved in. And so, you know, look at everything that's happening to everything that he's involved in. You know,
so much stuff.
Yeah,
so much stuff. You think he's gonna apologize?
No. I know he did. He did apologize, but child, come on now.
But you know, too, stop. I think Trent said like Jews stick together and X, Y, and Z, and you know, it sounds good in logic, and I would stick with my fellow black man, but I can't expect that from everybody. And you know, it's this Black Lives Matter advocate, Tamika Mahoney or Malloy, and she used to always say, just because we the same skin don't make us kin folks. So just because we black don't mean we really together and we're on the same cause. And he's one of those examples.
And they count on that because they know that's how we do.
What's going on here with Shorty? Just let me know when you're trying to pay to have sex with Shorty.
Well,
I'll tell you, Shorty, I've been ignoring it, but since you introduced to the conversation, Shorty and Byron, they have been going back and forth in the comments. They're having a whole battle. Byron, I said, Chevelle, good luck with getting your money. Shorty's going in about people paying for sex. There's a whole bunch going on.
Hey, Byron, I know you was
what is the fuck is going on?
What y'all doing? What is that? We over here discussing. Child. Oh, Lord.
Shorty, I told you, Shorty.
Oh, you with your cheeks and shit.
Yes, girl. I told Shorty to show the other day. I said, Shorty, be good. You and Byron get over this now. Let Byron buy him some.
I'm
gonna buy me some if I want it. Don't embarrass him.
I don't know what happened.
You know, Byron is in good company if he's paying for it because a lot of people pay for it.
So do.
Yeah. Listen, when you take somebody on a date you're paying for, you may not even get nothing but a kiss on the jaw. That's more expensive than the booty.
Yes, it is now. Yes, it is. Child, listen, Kanye done messed up all the way around. Even Sheba Sheree done. Even Sheba Sheree have cut Sheba Sheree. If I tell you, she don't even want no ties with him, honey. She not even speaking at that point. Like,
you know what? I'm ready to cut these comments off. These comments are enough for
they tonight. Are going crazy. This comes from someone who found a whole nigga package and didn't even want you. I can't. Byron, y'all stop.
So who funded who?
Oh my God.
Oh Lord. Okay.
What's the next topic?
Y'all know, let's speak of some happy times.
Happy day.
For you Beyonce lovers, Beyonce had came out this weekend. They had an auction at the Wearable Art Gala, and her Beyoncé Renaissance concert package. This was her way of introducing that she was getting ready to go on tour with the Renaissance concert. And it started at the bid was from like $50,000 to $150,000, and it was split between 3 people. And one of them 3 people was a group of friends that I know that I met through my Jan fam, and it's my friends Shania and Letty, and they were in a bidding war with Vivica Fox and another lady. So they actually won the package.
Vivica Fox got $150,000.
Well, you definitely win. I'm saying
I
you
think
definitely
they all,
win. You in a
I
bid
think
war
they
with
all paid
Vivica Fox.
$50,000 each.
Ooh.
So the package, which it is valued at $20,000, included 2 first-class international United Airlines Polaris tickets, a 3-night stay at the Marriott Hotel, 2 tickets to the tour in a city of their choice, and a backstage experience with Beyonce's mother, Tina.
Oh, no.
Mother!
$50,000.
Oh, y'all don't want to be with Mama Tina?
Wait a minute, hold on.
Her mother!
No, hold on.
Don't give me no house of Derrick my $150,000.
Girl, I would have been mad.
Why Tina though?
No, we love Tina now. We love Tina.
Kelly.
But I would have rather
we're not
spent
talking about
the
Tina Turner.
evening with Kelly Rowland.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do Kelly like that.
That should be Michelle Kelly.
No, they could have said my friend Ty.
Bitch, they could have said Latavia.
Baby.
But at least when they spend it with Tina, they get to spend it with Richard Lawson too. Because he gonna be there.
No.
Girl, don't know now.
Not 50,000.
Girl, hell no. Girl,
it's charity, y'all.
I'd rather spend it with Solange.
Mind you, my friend Shania, they friends with Tina, so it ain't, you know.
It ain't nothing special. Since they already know one, girl, good night.
It's been their birthday and everything with Tina.
Girl, right for $50,000, get to spend the evening with Tina.
Girl, y'all might can get some ideas about Beyonce or something.
Girl. I want to ride down the road.
Don't act like that. No shade. Tina don't even have a beauty shop here no more. Y'all just can't walk in the beauty shop and say, "Hey, Tina," and she in there with the Marcel. So no, you know, she ain't that woman no more. Yeah, she
no Marcel do that here, right?
man.
And then at the Marriott.
Child, listen. Okay, so y'all, but anyway. So, you know, we always talk about rigging and stuff in our pageantry system. But US of A have some drama going on right now.
US of A?
US of A?
Yes, oh, let me get it right.
Please, girl.
USA organization. The USA organization that is owned by Crystal Stewart from right here in Houston, Texas. I love her. That's my girl. Claims that the pageant was rigged, child. And
what?
Yeah, and so a lot of the contestants had voiced their opinion about what had went on and why they felt like it was rigged. But one of the contestants took to her TikTok, and this is what she had to say a little bit because she went on, but.
First, I want to make it clear, Texas wasn't on the 50 contestant trip to Cancun with us because she wasn't crowned yet. She and Colorado both weren't at the contestant retreat back in June. But Colorado didn't get a special trip to Nizook. Texas did, though. Ever since Texas was crowned a couple months ago, she has been shown favoritism by the Miss USA organization through their businesses that are also all owned by the same woman who owns Miss USA, who owns the Miss Academy, who owns the Miss brand, which are all very closely knit. Here's a screenshot from an Instagram story showing the new Miss USA winner and the owner of the Miss USA organization doing her hair. It's not clear when this photo was taken, if it was before or after competition, but I can tell you this is the room where all the contestants were getting their hair and makeup done before the competition.
Whoa.
Whoa. While I was in Hawaii, and I've been waiting. I was like, well, girl, I want to talk about it on the show, but it haven't came out. So y'all gonna talk about this gonna come out? What is it? Child, I just saw it the other day, and I was like, ooh. So Basically, the girl went to like some of the places that were sponsors for the Miss USA, and they
Really?
were also she's beautiful. They were her name is Albany, and she went
Is she
to
trans?
the guy that was the sponsor for the spa, owns the spa. She went there, but she was the only one that he posted on his Instagram story. Like out of all 50 contestants, she's the only one that he posted like on his story. And she came to his spa before the pageant came. And he's also a sponsor for Miss Texas, and he's a sponsor for USA. And also other sponsors, she took pictures and stuff with them. It was just a lot of stuff going on. And so they suspended Crystal from being the owner right now. And they're investigating what's going on. Well, so now the Universe organization is running USA now. And not Crystal. So so she has nothing to do with what's going on right now. The Universe organization has taken over.
That's who the person's over it.
Yeah, that's Crystal Stewart. She's I don't know. And this is like her second year as the president of the organization. So I don't know. I just know she be very hands-on with her contestants and stuff from what I see on her posts and the girl that
because the thing is people will post her helping that person, but she could have helped multiple people, and they're not
because she's a former queen. She's a contestant. Yeah. You know what it. Oh, and they also said something about hair changes and all that kind of stuff like that the girl had, and they wasn't supposed to have all these hair changes and stuff, but she did. They went and nitpicked and like Dominique, you in the pageant scene, like girl, what
It's not looking good because it was a lot of contestants that were saying the same thing. It wasn't just that one girl that made the Instagram post. No. And so, if you're the owner or the promoter, you got to be careful when you're, even if that's not your intention, or even if that's not the case, perception is everything. And then not to mention, because you just got to be really, because isn't she black? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now you really about to face scrutiny, because Texas, that was predominantly run by the white girls, and so they really
Texas won, right?
Yeah, she's the Texas won, and Crystal's a former Miss Texas also.
So they're looking for any reason to make you look bad. And so this is just right up their alley, because as you can see, they snatched it right up from her, pending investigation.
Yeah, I think it's sad, because I was really happy when she took over. We even talked about it on the show before when she got it, and I was so happy because I've been knowing Crystal since she was in college. When she went to University of Houston, I met her through my grandson Wendell, and so I've always been a Crystal Stewart fan. She was an actress. She worked for Tyler Perry. So I've always been like a fan of Crystal and so proud of her. And I really hate that this has happened. And so I hope that, no, Crystal didn't judge Grammars. That was former Miss America. That was Erica Dunlap.
Okay. So is the girl still reigning Miss USA now?
She's still reigning right now. They didn't take the title from her. She's still reigning. So and she has a business here in Houston. She's a designer, and she has a clothing store here in Houston. So we'll be looking into it and get more information as they do the investigation, because I'm sure they're gonna be talking about it, because that's some tea chat. The contestants came out for Miss Glamorous and Mr. Glamorous, and the contestants is a big list, and it's gonna be good. The Miss Glamorous contestants, we have all of them. Yeah, we have all of them.
Alexis doing it.
Yeah,
Alexis doing it. No. Alexis, let's talk. Take that down, y'all.
Oh my God, here we go.
My damn Alexa went off. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
Interactions will be shared with the university to help the social body.
Alexa, I need you to hush.
I said,
thanks for chatting.
Thank you, bitch. Y'all go ahead.
Oh, God.
Alexa, stop.
That was God.
That mean Alexa didn't want you to do?
I mean, that was God.
I ain't gonna say.
Try the newest Alexa prize challenge and get help.
Alexa, stop. Listen, bitch. Why that bitch take me on that journey like that?
Okay,
Why would she do me like that? Gotta watch what she say around this bitch.
Alexis was talking about it.
Yeah.
She kept talking.
Wait, what was she talking about though?
I don't know. I said, what's your name? Gabby's name, and she thought it was her. Listen, Gab, let somebody else win something, okay? You are miss everything. You are miss everything. That pageant won't do nothing for your career. I know you're gonna go spend $20,000 getting ready for the $10,000.
But she gonna make that 10. She gonna make 10 of it back.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody else win. I ain't saying these girls can't beat you, but what I'm saying is that these girls can't beat you. Listen, don't you do this pageant. Drop out. Let somebody else have something.
Okay, so I'm really interested in seeing the pageant because when I think of, can we take that picture down? Thank you. When I think of Gabby, I think of productions, and so to see her do a solo talent, I'm really interested in seeing Gabby in this pageant because I haven't saw Gabby do a solo talent in forever.
She can do "This Is My Life" with her props again, and that's considered solo, right?
That would be considered solo.
Yeah, her "This Is My Life" is always good. You know, she's gonna have a banging ass gown, and her appreciation gonna be from Botswana somewhere.
When she did "This Is My Life" last time, she had live people. So,
okay.
But I think she's done that continental with mannequins. And then the thing about it is that even though it is solo talent, if she whooped everybody good enough in all the other categories, she just got to be decent in talent.
Yeah.
I mean, because pageantry is a numbers game, and you got to know how to play those numbers. I mean, and let's just also face the fact that it's not comparative scoring. So as long as she does what she does right, it doesn't matter if somebody gets out there and spin around on their head and hang from
and
the
Alexis
seat.
get ready. Alexis get ready on a different level. It's a different level.
And let's just also break this whole thought process is that just because somebody does stuff like what Tanisha and Gabby and people like that doesn't mean they're any less talented than somebody that's out there sweating and bucking and doing the splits and stuff. It doesn't make them any less talented. Their talent is just in a different direction. We really got to stop judging people based on what entertains us. Because there's something for everybody out there. So just because that's
her talent is good,
just because that's not your cup of tea doesn't mean that it's not somebody else's cup of tea. Because like when people like Aria and all the people get out there and sing, I'm just as entertained with that as somebody that's spinning around on the top of their head.
That's just how Aria. She ain't heard a powerful drag number. You know what I'm saying? And lip sync because it's by yourself and you are being judged. And so you got to entertain me.
I'm just not spending that much money. If I was them girls on that flyer, you see got Alexis on there with her promo on there. I'll get ready just in case. I'll go down there if she really doing it, and then I'll come and watch it that night. And then, but if she ain't doing it, I got my package. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to think that hard. Ain't nobody. First of all, people in Florida grow ostriches in the back of the yard, and they pluck feathers off of it yearly. Okay. They grow they plant rhinestones. They grow rhinestones. I'm just saying, it's gonna take so much money to come up against her. I don't know. Shout out to everybody who's doing it, but Alexis, sit it out and let them girls win now. I ain't saying you can't be beat.
You
I'm just saying it's hard to beat them.
You saying the other girls out on the limb?
look at you.
So look, we also had the boys. The boys came out too now.
Ooh,
Let's see.
Them
Let's
boys.
see.
Now them
the
boys.
boys are good.
Now the boys.
Out.
They coming. The boys is coming from behind.
Out.
They're coming for bleed. They coming for
The
bleed.
boys is coming from behind. Do you hear me?
They are coming for bleed, baby.
Baby,
Oh,
let
baby,
me
we got
tell you
Angel,
something.
Christopher, Iman,
You got
DeAndre.
Andrews. You got Angel, Jose Perez. You got Antonio Ellis, Christopher Iman. You got Sadiq. You got a lot.
You got Kamarion.
Baby, let me tell you
It's
something.
about to be good.
The boys is coming from behind. DeAndre.
Bonet. We got people we ain't never heard of. What's Apollo?
So, I don't know. But majority of them are going to be really good.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a good contest.
Be really, really good. So, shout out to Glamorous. And like I told y'all earlier in the show, don't forget that early voting has started. If it hasn't started in your city, please find out when it is and go and do your due diligence and let your voice be heard and get your vote out there, okay? And up next, we got the rulers of the universe coming in. We're gonna talk to them for a little bit and talk to them and see what they got going on. Because it's Universe Weekend, y'all, and we will be back with a commercial break. That part.
What you say?
This is the last picture. We're not doing no more.
Who are you talking to, Eric?
I gotta go to sleep.
But who are you talking to?
Nobody, but I gotta go to sleep.
But you keep talking like you're grown and you're not.
I want to take a last picture.
Okay.
But not no more.
Okay.
You about to go back in the house and change. We said biblical characters only. And I know good and well you ain't got no wig on. I know that's not my wig. Turn around. Yeah, that's my Wednesday wig. If you don't get back in that house and take my wig off, take it off.
Man, come on and get this baby, man. Babies don't know their own strength and they get to grabbing me hard and then I read. See, that's what I'm saying. Skibbity paps. See, now I done have to get a baby to skibbity paps. Now I look like the bad guy.
Look at his face. Look at his
Oh, that's poor baby.
I gotta go down. I'll be back home.
Girl, if I tell you, honey, that was so funny to me. If I tell you that was so funny to me. Oh my God. That baby knew. He said, I didn't look nothing like that, baby. I ain't look nothing like that. I promise you. Mommy, please. Girl. And Miss Red was in Hawaii putting that filter on everybody. And my sister Ashley, she was putting that filter on everybody. If I tell you, I was falling out. But when the little baby saw, and the little baby was tickled pink.
Live for it.
The one that was like 5 years old. No, I know what I look like. And that ain't it. That ain't it. It's Universe Weekend. Everybody getting excited. I'm sure, baby, y'all done went to y'all designers and got y'all outfits and all that kind of stuff like that. Y'all done got
gonna be sharp, baby.
Y'all done
I tell you,
I don't know if people
it's
still
gonna be.
but y'all probably went on Amazon and ordered some fake stuff that look like stuff. Y'all doing it up.
They're gonna be fabric.
Oh, they gonna be fabric.
Plenty of fabric.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be so many amazing garments this weekend and so many ugly garments this weekend.
It's the Met Gala.
Yes.
It's the Met Gala for us, y'all.
And we're gonna talk about who's a hit and who's not to next week. I'm gonna do it.
You gonna talk about
what?
Who's a hit and who's not.
Oh, you gonna do it next week?
Yes, let's do it next week.
Okay, y'all hear it. So if y'all see some pictures out there of the people that because y'all know that these people are going to be stepping out, they're gonna be posting their looks and all that kind of stuff like that. Y'all send them to anybody on this group, me, Dominique, Trent, Anil, and we gonna do a hit or miss next week. Hopefully we can get the rulers to come in and talk with us. I'll be in Mexico, so we gonna do a little special show next Wednesday. We're gonna talk about Universe. We're gonna talk about the pageant. We're gonna talk about the patrons. We're gonna talk about the whole Universe weekend experience. And so y'all send y'all pictures in, even if it's you know, send your look in, and we gonna do a hit or miss. We're gonna do some Joan Rivers stuff in here next week, okay?
Oh, Joan Rivers using that hell, baby.
Oh, yeah. It's Joan Rivers time next week. We're gonna dedicate the show to Black Universe next week, okay?
Okay, yeah.
It's the Met Gala.
Black Universe edition.
Year, the Black Universe.
The Met Gala.
The first interview should be on our point of view.
Yeah, why not?
I think that should be the case.
Why not? Because they first when Jaheim and Giselle won, they came and joined us. Take that picture down.
That was the first.
Yeah, they came and joined us for so yeah. If y'all
that girl said full of open toe shoes with stockings. That's funny.
Girl. And they both look color stocking. That's it.
Oh my God.
Color stocking, Judge. That's what I'm saying. It's time for the sportswear. It's time for all that. I hope it's cold in Atlanta because y'all know it's October going into November. Y'all gonna bring your fur regardless if it's cold or not.
Yep.
If it's hot, it could be 90 degrees. They wearing that fur.
I seen a picture of somebody that took a promo picture laying on the desert, but they had a fur wrapped around them. Yeah. I didn't understand the concept. But maybe we can. Miss Lawrence will be at the pageant, I'm sure, but you know, she probably too big to come on here for our point of view. But we'll see what do. They know Miss Lawrence. Maybe they can get her to come on here and she can tell them.
Miss Lawrence, we go out to eat. Me and Lauren got a child together.
Oh Lord.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, that's my baby. That's my baby mama.
But
I love Miss Lawrence.
Let's welcome in Mr. Black Universe, Jaheim, everybody. Y'all say hello to Jaheim. Hey, Jaheim.
Oh, that's a pretty lip color. That's a pretty lipstick.
You gotta give it to
lips, man. Don't be like that. What's up, y'all?
You know, this is my baby. My first
Chris Brown right
kid.
here.
Yes, he's amazing.
Ain't Neil happy?
I'm always happy. That's my baby.
You know what that gave me? Ooh, I love Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. And a king will be nothing without his queen. Welcome in the ruler, Miss Black Universe, Giselle Lord.
Giselle.
Hi, beautiful. Welcome back to Black. Welcome back to Black Universe. Welcome back to our point of view, y'all.
Thank you.
It's good to have y'all back. Y'all did y'all first interview with us when y'all won, so we're glad to have y'all back before y'all relinquish your titles this weekend. Good luck this weekend. Have a fabulous time. Enjoy yourself. Don't let nobody steal your joy, because the weekend is about y'all. Okay.
Amen.
And
the weekend is about y'all.
So don't let nobody steal y'all joy. I don't give a damn who they are. Y'all have a good time and speak for your reign for what y'all did all year. And congratulations, y'all look beautiful all year long.
Look beautiful.
We know we talked about that ponytail and she bought it back. But guess what? When models go on casting calls, what they do? They pull their hair back in the ponytail. So congratulations.
And that's just proof that she still have edges.
Yes, and
A lot of girls can't.
What the hell up? Because I got a headband on. Don't do me, bitch. But congratulations to you both. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. How y'all feeling, Yaheem? How you feel?
I feel great. I've had a great time. I got to be myself, so I'm excited about it. We got a lot of boys competing, so we're gonna have a great weekend.
Yes, y'all do, Giselle.
I feel amazing. I had a great experience. We have a lot of girls competing, so I'm excited. I'm excited to experience the entire weekend. From starting tomorrow until Monday. So I'm really excited to interact with the contestants, the performers, the patrons. I'm just really looking forward to a fabulous weekend.
And it's not always, about y'all weekend, but it's also about Miss Universe Grant also. So shout out to India Demore,
shout out to India Demore.
Long money the most.
You want the more you get.
She's not here with her tonight, but we want to extend our love to her and hope that she has an amazing give up also. She's an amazing woman. She's a sweet person. If anybody ever had a time with her, I'm sure you have enjoyed the time. So shout out to India. We love you at Our Point of View. Y'all have something y'all want to say Trent, to them? You want to ask them something about their writing?
Yeah. Y'all even Giselle.
Well, Trent, I know you got. we gonna say you for a minute. We gonna let them say.
Cause he finna go in. He finna go in,
yeah.
ain't he? Who on the administration are y'all gonna curse out as soon as y'all give up and become formal?
They say too many of y'all now. It's a fact. They gonna tell y'all don't come.
Can I get paid?
They will. Yes, they will.
Let me get paid first.
Okay.
But no, honestly, I would say that we wouldn't curse out anybody. We had a fabulous time with them. Like the things that people said about them, it didn't turn out to be true with us. They didn't give us such a too hard of a time. So in honesty and being truthful with y'all, we really had a great time with them. So shout out to them for giving us a great year. Bless you. And I can't wait for y'all to see all the work that they put into this weekend because they spent a lot of money. So we're excited for you guys to witness what they've put out.
Giselle, what you want? You want to cut somebody out?
I don't have any. Well, the person I'm going to cut out is in the box to my right, the bottom right. But I don't. I mean, for the most part, I had a great experience.
Who is that person?
Neil, you, but I'll deal with you probably Thursday.
Shout out to T.I.
But I mean, I had a great experience.
Don't hold off what you can do today, though. Don't hold off what you can do today.
Love you too, LeVar.
Yeah, I had a great experience. The board, the farmer, the owners have been amazing. So it was. I mean, I haven't wanted to curse out now.
Giselle, other than Aja, was everybody else nice to you?
No, I mean, I didn't pay him no mind. Neil wasn't nice. I saw you say my dress was cheap last year. My dress was
Oh my God.
define expensive and then define beautiful so I can know I fit those criteria the next time I get.
Well, I don't have to define it to you. I just said what it was to me.
You're making a comment on a platform saying that my dress was cheap when you don't even know how much it cost. That was big and do the calculation.
Okay, so let me say to me.
Wear him out.
To me.
She wearing you out, Neil.
Let him just
So a Rolls Royce is cheap to you.
I said Rolls Royce was cheap to me.
So then, I guess I'm asking, what's cheap to you? Because you're saying my gown was cheap, so I'm trying to figure out what's cheap.
I said Giselle has to model a certain way because she wears cheap fabric. That's what I said.
Ugly and cheap. So then, so what made my gown cheap?
To me, it was just cheap to me. It's okay. It's to me. You won.
He wasn't there when you bought the fabric. He wasn't there when you bought the feathers. He wasn't there when you bought the stones.
Why are you so caught? Don't be so caught up in my comment.
I'm not caught up in your comment because the gown was worn last year. You're coming about something I did last year, a year ago, and I won the category. So I'm not caught up in your comment.
There we go.
Correctly, since you said it.
Shots fired.
I'm not changing my mind. So you want to keep talking about it or you want to move on? I'm not changing my mind.
Because I mean, the dress won the category, and the dress still gonna get one. Keep talking about it.
You talking about it. I ain't talking about it this week.
We'll move on. We'll move on. I'm sure you have
Please.
something else negative to say.
Yes, Giselle.
Y'all better be careful with those yeses and those cosigns because I get on you
Giselle,
too.
spit his head back out because you done ate his head off.
I'm just saying. He was adamant that I wore a cheap dress. Like, I mean, I think y'all Florida people stick together, which is beautiful. But I mean, my dress. I know some girls who wear cheap dresses. You don't say nothing about them. I know some Texas girls who wear cheap dresses. You don't say nothing about them. But it's
who are you talking about, Giselle? Who are you talking about?
No, we're not talking about that.
I'm not calling no names. You anyway. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm still gonna say what I say. You say what you say. What we doing?
We could put a period on it and move on.
Because you said
I put a period on it last week.
Right.
I put a period on it when the crown got on my head. It was stamped and sealed and approved.
Apparently not. You're still talking about it.
You talked about it from a year ago. That's what I'm trying to prove. That's my point. You're bringing up
ladies, y'all are all beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns.
We're gonna segue this back into this great experience that's gonna be happening this weekend.
I love it. I love it.
I want people in the comments.
Giselle, is that why you want
and a repeater man?
Maybe that ruler don't play. You know she know them words and stuff now.
Okay.
Yeah, she don't know words. She don't know words.
I don't.
Don't give her too much.
They go through this on the regular. So this
ain't I want people in the comments to know this is how me and Giselle talk with each other. So y'all side piece people and just
this is our way of love and for each other. We have like a very it's all in good fun. So no, it's no two.
I think Neil particularly goes out on Mondays just to pick with Giselle. Actually, he don't even watch the show.
Wait a minute, he must come and get in closer so he can see what the flaw is. Because
do y'all have any favorites that's competing this weekend, like your brothers and sisters?
The flaws are very visible now. Don't do that now.
Well, if that's the case, I'm sure people are walking up to you, giving you dollars every day.
D said you want to talk. Damn.
Oh, do you think I work for dollars?
No, I'm saying if
I work for dollars.
Visible flaws, then I'm sure you're have a
Neil. D St. James said you don't want to tell him that he shouldn't do Universe.
Oh, I didn't tell him that. Why would I care what he does?
That's what he remembered. That's what he said in the comment. Did you say that, Neil?
I don't even remember that.
You gotta watch.
So listen, Trent had asked y'all, do y'all have a favorite? I know as the king and queen, y'all don't want to answer that probably, but maybe you do, maybe you don't. So do y'all have a favorite that's running this weekend, Giselle?
I don't even. But if I'm being honest, I don't have a favorite. I think all the girls have a great chance of winning. And because the way pageantry is set up now, you never really know who's competing. So I can't say this person or whatever. I think all the girls will make an excellent queen. So no, I don't have.
Yeah, that's not what you told me the other day, though. Okay.
That's what I told you.
Shut up, Neil. What about you, Yahin?
I think that everybody's gonna be great, but my best friend in the pageant. So Serenity's in the pageant. That's my best friend. So
okay, shout out to Serenity.
I think that everybody's gonna be amazing, but if I had to give a person, that's my best friend for the last 15 years. So I'm gonna ride with her.
I know that's right. You gotta watch your best friend.
Thank you, Yahin, for answering that question.
You know what, you guys don't? I see one of the ballroom guys is getting ready to compete for Black Universe. That should be interesting because, like, when pageantry people go over to ballroom, it's kind of like this thing. And I wonder, are they going to welcome him with open arms, or would it be too much of a difference from ballroom? What do you think?
I think they'll welcome him with open arms. I think number one, gorgeous to look at. So
yes, he is absolutely.
I mean, for the most part, talent is, the only category that you have to kind of be out there the longest. The rest of it is pretty much a fashion show. And because he does, he sells space for his category, he's always presenting himself and selling himself. So I think the other category is easy for him. And I think it's good that ballroom is crossing over to pageantry, because for some,
I do too.
Has crossed over to ballroom. So I'm excited about it.
And Neil,
and I really want.
for your pageant for like doing that, because I think that your pageant kind of like introduced ballroom people to pageantry, you know, and they can't do that. So shout out to you and what you do in introducing that to the ballroom kids to pageantry.
Yeah, and I want to say Andre is somebody who me and him work together. We just teach next door to each other. So I definitely would love to see Andre do well. And if he wins, I would be so excited because that's an old coworker of mine. We worked with each other next door to each other for a couple of years, and he's an amazing person. And he's very humble. That's what I like about him. He's very humble.
So shout out to Andre, my grandchild. Somebody said, Jasmine said, Mr. Gay America welcome ballroom guy Geo Glam, who got first runner up to Christopher Iman the year when Christopher won Mr. America. So it's good to have them to switch over and have pageant girls switch over to ballroom. You know, you gotta go find some other genres and stuff and do different things.
Go and walk a few balls.
You used to be in the ballroom scene, didn't you?
I'm gonna start though.
Oh, okay.
What's your name gonna be?
I don't know. I ain't think that.
You don't know what house?
I ain't think that far into it, but I want to. It's something that I think I should do. Yeah.
Someone asked in the comments, did y'all have an input on your opening? What y'all doing for the opening? Because it's been known that the heard that they put together the opening for the king and the queen, and they really don't have a say so of what they're doing for the opening. So someone asked, did y'all have a say so on what y'all want to do?
So let me tell y'all about this. This opening is Giselle Lords. Giselle went and pitched our opener. Didn't tell me nothing. She gave me an idea when it pitched our opening, then got it approved. Then she texted me and said, our opening is this. So our opening is that was her.
It's all about Giselle.
It's Giselle Lord.
Work, Giselle. Are y'all dancing?
It's a wedding. It's supposed to be about her any damn way. Ain't that right,
Giselle and Naisha do production. I'm gonna show up and be pretty. That's my job.
Hey,
this is Giselle's,
and that's gonna do a whole lot in itself. Trust me.
Well, I hate that you said that because now if they think it's boring, then they're like, "What's Giselle?"
Because we know what Giselle gives.
Ooh, they better not come out there doing no best of Sade.
What's been more stressful? What's been more stressful for y'all? Getting ready to compete or getting ready to give this up on this type of magnitude?
To give up. The winning was easy. This give up is hard.
Yeah. For me, I've been away for so long. I was away at training for almost 2 months. And then I had like this small window to kind of get myself together. So yeah, it was definitely been getting ready. Yeah. Because you have to have so many looks, so many performance looks and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely.
We got four nights of different stuff. So it's a lot.
I can't
it's
wait
a whole lot.
to produce.
Okay. So
Nick, you have anything you want to say to them?
Dominique, we got the same last name. That's your last name, Simmons? We cousins.
No, I was being facetious.
I was about to say we cousins.
No, you and Trent cousins.
So
yeah, him too.
So going through your reign, we talked about like the glows of your reign. What would be like the worst part of reigning?
Social media.
Yeah.
We need more.
Elaborate a little more.
I believe that social media gives people a platform to say what they don't and do like, and it makes people believe that their word is bond, and it makes them feel that they're more important than they are. So they tear people down on social media instead of reaching out or trying to be more of a positive impact on the person. They get on social media and they tear them down. And social media is, to me, is the reason that pageantry is declining.
Y'all hate Baxter did that.
We are.
And see, I'm the exact opposite. I don't even remember the question. What was the question?
What would be like the worst part of reigning to you?
I think the worst part of reigning for me, because I'm a girl, is definitely traveling with a crown and with hair, because you have to constantly it's something you're always lugging. But I mean, media then bought, and your comment or Baxter's comment or Aj's comment, none of that bothered me because it doesn't affect my day-to-day life. Those are your opinions about something. When I look at it from like this, when I get on the stage, whether I'm doing a show, posting a picture, or entering a pageant, I'm subjecting myself to be criticized and critiqued. You all have you are able to voice your opinion about me. That's fine because I'm putting myself out there to be approved or denied. So that doesn't affect me. And I mean, if I don't want to hear it, I can always just log out. You know, it's not, I don't have to be in Facebook 24/7 or Instagram. So that didn't affect me. And actually, I enjoyed it because that when he was talking about my ponytail or when you were talking about my dress, those things kind of make me want to be better or kind of make me step outside of my comfort zone to see what else I can do, you know, or maybe to sway people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a lot to do when you wear a cheap, ugly gown. It's a lot to do.
Absolutely. Or when you wear yarn.
So what advice would you have for the next rulers of the universe, Giselle?
What advice I would give them?
Yeah, because y'all experienced a lot, you know, through the social media, you know, and dealing with, you know, the whole universe. What the legacy of being Black universe, but you got to have the board, you know, and that board comes with them formers and the actual board too. You know what I'm saying? So, what advice would you give to the next rulers on how to handle that?
If I'm going to be honest, I would definitely say like take the meat, leave the bone. You know what you know your shortcomings, you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses. You know when somebody's just maliciously just trying to tear you down just because, and you also know when someone is actually giving you constructive criticism. So you take what you can process, and the rest of it just let it go in one ear out the other. You know, that's my honest opinion of what I would do or what advice I would give the next girl who's going to be in my shoes in a couple of days. You know, take in what you feel is applicable, and then whatever else, just leave it by the wayside.
I would say to remain truthful to yourself. Don't let individuals tell you who you should or should not be. Have fun because this is a great experience, and be honest with the people around you, and have people around you be honest with you. Don't let your friends send you out looking retarded. Have fun. I had fun. I had a blast. I got to be my gay little self and prance around and be happy and friendly to people. And I think that other people should enjoy this because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and a lot of people don't get this chance. So,
and you told them bitches to get out your inbox too.
And I have one.
So you know,
I definitely think that a lot of times when you're a king or a queen, a lot of kings or queens, they don't become friends because they're so busy trying to be the promoter's favorite or stuff like that, and which forms a wedge between, you know, your king and queen. I definitely think that you and your king and queen should definitely have a friendship or a bond. And then that way it'll allow you guys to kind of remain a united front as opposed to, well, he's the favorite, so he gets more favoritism. And that just kind of forges a wedge between and makes your reign difficult, I think. So don't try to become someone's favorite. I definitely would say that.
Yeah, and work together because at the end of the day, all you have is each other.
Exactly.
You know?
So you know, over the course of the last month leading to the universe, you always see a lot of farmers posting on Facebook the do's and don'ts and what they like and what they don't like about universe. I would contestant tips or whatever. For your year as Mr. and Miss Black Universe, which former do you say has been like a rock for you? We'll start with Giselle.
A former, it's more than just one. Naisha, my grandmother Raquel, Stasha, Nicole, Akira, Yasmin, Giselle, Silky. All those have been, Marissa, all those ladies have been like, you know, they've given me encouragement. They've kind of, Victoria LePage, they've all kind of been there for me in moments when I, you know, needed guidance. So I would say those ladies, yeah.
Thank you. What you got, him?
In reference to formers, I probably wouldn't name one. I would probably name Craig mostly, because Craig was my go-to person. He talked me down off a ledge a few times. Anything I needed from him, he provided. So I would definitely say Craig. He's an awesome person. And Demoris, when I won, he reached out to me and he kept communication with me just to make sure that I needed something. And Makai and Lavelle.
Oh yeah, in April, definitely April.
Okay.
It's good to have somebody that you can talk to in the system and stuff, somebody that you can vent to and that don't want to tell everything that you got to say to somebody, you know, because everything is not, you know, for everybody's ears, you know. So it's good that y'all had those backbones that y'all can lean on and that helped y'all throughout the year, because I know it can be tough. And being a ruler is a totally different beast than being anything else. And if you can make it through that, I think they put you through a lot that you can make it through probably anything. So with that being,
and it makes you better too. It makes you better too.
As an entertainer, our community is really a tough community, but it makes you great. It makes you great,
and listen,
and it makes you to be the best entertainer that you can be. So you know, all of
you're not going on stage with no green stockings on.
That
looks like a dress.
You know, take it in. So they want to ask you, what's next for you guys, Yaheem?
I thought about it a lot. I think my mind's made up that I'm going to Florida.
What's in Florida?
A pageant.
Look at you. See, look at you. That's how you gonna do?
I'm gonna do Duval.
Say that shit. Campaign. When you want to do something, say that shit in campaign. I don't like that people don't campaign no more. That's one thing I do like about Gia Tejura this year. She has been campaigning. She has been dropping promos. She's been dropping videos. Campaign. Let the motherfuckers think they can get ready for you.
Okay. What about you, Giselle?
I don't think I'm doing a pageant in the next year, so I'm definitely taking a break from pageantry for a while, at least for a year.
You're in the skies. You're in the friendly skies.
Do y'all have any other questions y'all want to ask them?
No, I just want to say I'm just so proud of my baby who was giving up the pageant, Yaheem, who can do no wrong in my eyes. He's just my everything. So he is amazing to me. And I'm just glad that he's having this opportunity and has went through this experience. And I'm just overwhelmed with joy for Yaheem because I just love him to death. And he's one of my kids.
What about Giselle?
Yes, what about?
You know, you can't get all that you want for it, but you know, it is what it is.
No, but for real, you guys.
No, I'm saying,
listen.
I'm saying for real. So Giselle and I love Giselle to death. Like I feel like me and Giselle can go back and forth. If somebody else went back and forth or said somebody to Giselle, I would have a problem with that person because Giselle is.
See how you were lying.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That was a day.
That's
calling.
God. That's how he works.
No, that was somebody calling. That was somebody calling. But Giselle is a sweetheart. She's amazing.
You want to say to them, Trent?
Yes. First up, congratulations on winning the coveted title. I know many people tried so many times to obtain such greatness in this Black community. So congratulations on y'all for winning that, reigning. I think y'all reigned great. I think y'all did a phenomenal job as king and queen. Y'all held each other together. And what y'all showed to me was unity, even with the plus queen. I enjoyed seeing y'all together. I enjoyed seeing the way y'all interacted with the people because y'all didn't reign above them. Y'all reigned right in eye level with them. So y'all did a fantastic job. And I'm excited to see what you guys bring in for this weekend. And I just know whatever you all choose to do in the future, I know you're going to be great at it as well.
Thank you.
And over this weekend, I just want people to know, no matter how pretty Yaheem looks, trans women do not try to talk to him.
Why are you bringing that back up again? Even don't bring that up again.
No, I mean, you have anything you want to say to them?
Yes,
Yaheem did not say that. I did not say that. Let me leave that is
And
dead.
that's your messy daddy. We know
He is y'all
you.
sister. He is y'all sister.
We are sisters, but that is dead.
Dominique, what y'all had to play today? We need to move on.
Yes. Okay. I just wanted to say how I was just impressed with how they faced all of the scrutiny and adversity at the beginning of their reign. And it seemed like it pulled them closer together. And then I'm telling you, once those people were thinking they were getting the best of them and reading them, they just started dropping the shit on folks' head right and left. And I was like, they are not playing. It just really seemed like you guys were a true king and queen. It was almost like you were a couple because you just walked lock and step from that very moment. It just seemed like y'all were just inseparable and you stood together. And I just found that so empowering. And it was just very inspirational to see how you guys did that.
Thank you. Well, honestly, me and Giselle are really friends. So we were friends before we were friends before we won this, but us winning together, it brought us closer together because we knew that we had to be together and we had to have each other's back. So that's like what Giselle mentioned, like when the next people come in, be close to your queen and king, even like just find a way to form a relationship with them because it's going to take you a long way because a lot of people will try to tear you apart and make y'all hate each other. So to have a bond with the person that you're reigning with for the next year is going to help you a long, long way.
We appreciate y'all. I commend you both, like Dominique said, on y'all reign and standing the adversities that y'all did at the beginning of your reign and look at how y'all came out on top. Every time we seen y'all together, y'all look absolutely amazing. So congratulations to you both and have a great weekend. And thank y'all for stopping to Our Point of View and best of luck on your future endeavors. And we love y'all here. And y'all come back and join us anytime. So y'all have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Y'all have a great weekend. And y'all show them some love and on their pages and stuff like that. And be on the lookout and share the videos and all that kind of stuff if you're at Black Universe with us so we can see what they're doing. Thank you, Giselle. Thank you, Yaheem. And y'all have a great weekend. We love y'all here at Our Point of View.
I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Yes, y'all give it up for Rulers. We're going to go to commercial break and we'll be right back.
You can't talk with a man? Smile. Like cheese. Open your mouth. Let me see.
I know. That bitch big as fuck,
Push me, cause I know this hoe ain't over here. This hoe ate all my motherfucking bitch. You ate all my motherfucking kibbles and bitch, hoe, you motherfucking fat bitch. Bitch, I'll knock your ass out, hoe. You done ate all my motherfucking kibbles and bits, bitch. I'll run your ass over with this skateboard. Didn't leave me shit in here.
He did that one again. I cannot believe that cat brought up on that.
Man, wait. Push me. I know you can eat up all my motherfucking bitch. I want your fucking ass out. This goddamn Tim Bang is crazy. Yeah. Man, if I tell you that was so funny to me, that bitch say, push me. Girl, oh, that was hilarious, child. Look, so hey y'all. We got a Facebook post I had came across the other day. And you ready to just
Oh, I was trying to sit downstairs.
don't worry about that. Just follow me. We are within. So the Facebook came up the other day. I can't read it until she put it up.
Yes, ma'am. There you go.
Yeah. Just because an individual is a former does not make them qualified to be a judge. What do y'all think about that? Dominique? You muted.
Okay, can you hear me now? Yeah, that's a true statement. I mean, just because you've won a contest does not mean that you should be sitting on a judging panel. I think it takes someone with a different type of mindset to be able to sit there and judge a contest and judge it, from a very non-biased place. And they judge what they see in front of them. And yeah, so I think that's very true.
I agree. Trent?
That's a subjective statement for me, because what qualifies a person to judge? Everything has changed throughout the years anyway. Stuff is still, progressing. So what makes a person qualified to judge? Here's the thing now, this climate we in now, no one wants a point taken off for nothing. Bitches can fall down on their face and say, you took 2 points off of me falling. That should have just been a half a point. How? So everybody have different, views of pageantry and what they deem right. But if somebody walked through a pageant though and won this pageant that you're trying to win yourself, at least they knew what to wear that night to be successful. So they can go by that alone. You know what I'm saying? So I think people are too sensitive now. Getting these goddamn rings, take your chance. It's a fucking gamble. Take your fucking chances and move on.
Neil?
No, I agree with Trent. People are overly sensitive about things that affect them. When it doesn't affect them, they're not sensitive at all about it, and they have a whole nother viewpoint. But I feel like if the owner of whatever said contest feels like this format is qualified to judge, then that format is going to judge. It's because it's no set criteria. It's just whatever the owner says is the person I want to judge.
But you have to know what you're supposed to be looking for.
But I'm saying, but the owner, that falls on the owner. If the owner says, I feel that these people or individuals can judge this, then that falls on the owner.
Right, but that doesn't necessarily make them a good judge, though.
Everybody's not going to be a good judge. First of all, there's no judge in school. Second of all, most people don't even get paid for that. That's just a free service, okay? Most of the times. Some people may get paid for it. So what they're doing is judging as they see fit. You don't have to always agree with what they take off, but just know as long as it's even across the board or somewhat the same across the board, then that's okay. You're never going to find
before they're supposed to schools and see that everybody's on one accord.
Right. You're never going to find 6 or 7 great judges to put down at one time. It's so much biases in everything that goes on in these pageants. Anything. Everybody got a bias. So they sit down, they may like one girl. This girl may step out and be super gorgeous over all the other girls. Okay, for instance, like an Aja doing Continental Elite. Every judge looking like, God damn. That's where the score is going. Fuck these bitches looking like they nothing. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't go that far. But what I'm saying is it's just a subjective thing. I may think her gown too short. You may think it's the right length. Who's wrong and who's right? Where's the rule book?
Because I always wonder, like, for like Miss USA, Miss Universe, Miss Texas, those people that judge pageants, they got football players and all kind of different people judging those pageants, And when we see it at the end of the night, we see they're like, okay, she won. So I'm thinking that's what I always like to say. That's what prepping your judges is for, And I would think that you wouldn't get John Doe off the street to judge your pageant.
Right.
especially in our community. You can't do that.
Because right, I feel the same way. Just because you don't know the person that's judging you does not mean this person is not qualified to judge you.
Yeah, because like and they always say, "Well, you," and they love to say, "Well, you never been on stage, you never been," this, but that's not what they're judging. You know what I'm saying? I have people that been with me probably since I started getting myself together myself for pageants, and so they done been through all of that with them because they done been through it with me, and they know they done went through it, the wins, the losses, the preparations, buying the fabric, doing all the little things, and I would tell them this is what they look for, so I got to fix this, so they know what to look for, so they can ask the particular person, just pay. You know, so, but I do know some formers that does not belong on no panel.
Yeah, you always go back to that year at Black Universe, and everybody ran to the bathroom preliminary night. They were looking for them. Come out the bathroom, come on. But everybody don't want to judge. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, people that's in pageantry. I heard an owner say, an owner of a big pageantry, black pageantry system. I won't say his name, or maybe I will. No, I won't. He said, "I don't care what's on that paper. I'll call out who I want. Y'all be so busy worrying about the judges that y'all don't even think about the owners. We can judge right all night long. They can still pick who the fuck they want to pick. You know what I'm saying? It's so much to pageantry. That's why I'm saying it's a gamble. Stop worrying about the fucking judges. Get out there and do your best. Because if you don't win and people see you should have won, that's a new fan base for you now. Now when you go somewhere else, they're ready to help you more.
I went to USA at large, and I thought I should have won, which I didn't, but I call out some years I did. But it gave me a new fan base, and that's how it became me, because I gained new fans throughout the year. That's how I was able to travel and get my name out there and all that kind of stuff like that. Do we hold, do y'all feel audience reactions have an effect on scoring, or do you feel you really block it out? Dominique?
Say that one more time, Chevelle. I couldn't hear you.
Say it one more time.
Do you feel audience reactions have an effect on scoring, or do you feel judges really block it out?
No, it has a big effect.
I think some judges do. I think some judges are affected by it. If the crowd is going, I think some judges do take that into consideration. They get caught up in the excitement of the energy going around them, and because I've been on panels where people have been like, "Ooh, the crowd was just going up. It was just magical," and then you just going. The dancers were even in sync, so they didn't know their words.
Neil, what you think?
What was the question again? I got distracted.
Do you feel audience reactions have an effect on scoring, or do you feel judges really block it out?
Oh yes, definitely. I think when you have people on the panel who've been judging something for like 5-10 years, some of those people might not be in touch with the latest fashion, the latest trends. So they rely on the audience to validate what they're scoring. So if the audience go up for it, and then they go up for it. So I do think that judges really need to be switched out. If you got somebody judging something for, not everybody, but if you got judges judging something for 10 plus years, you got to make sure that people are current on the current trends.
And if they judge because they're going up for them and they think they're going up for the trend that they're doing, no, it could be for the person that brought a lot of people. And that's in support of them. And what they got on is a fool, and you're not paying attention, so you need to get your ass up. Yeah, so.
Well, then, let me tell you something. That wasn't the case at Utopia this past week.
I knew she was finna win.
That crowd didn't go up for nobody. Who was in there?
They ain't go for that. They didn't even go up for the people that was performing. Do we hold title holders to an unrealistic standard, or should they be allowed to make mistakes and be human without ridicule or scrutiny? I believe that we should hold them to a certain standard, but know that they are human and they do make mistakes, and there should be a little leniency there, because like I always say, we ain't here to cure cancer either. you know, we doing drag shows and stuff like that. But until they don't want to do something that you're supposed to do for the community or something like that, then okay, that's different. If they going to jail and they doing all kind of crazy shit and they being that way, then okay, things like that. But certain stuff, y'all let that make it. The pictures and all of that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff can, like, girl, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
What you think, Dominique?
No, I agree. I mean, sometimes I just think that we take it too far, and people are gonna come to the table with who they are, and I mean, and and then when we have these standards, what's the measure? And people should be allowed to be their own individual standard.
I agree. Trent?
When I came out, it wasn't that many pageants, many national pageants. So the girls who was fortunate enough to win, we kind of looked at them and put them on a pedestal like, whoa, this is a bad bitch. She beat out a bunch of people. She beat out, you got 20 good girls in one pageant and she won. So she really did seem like this person we had on a big pedestal that had these pretty gowns on, all these books that could perform well. But I remember going to one of their houses one time and I smelled dog piss in their carpet. Then I said, you know what? They human. They human. They not rich.
and they
had sponsors. They had sponsors to put them together. No, we on the same level field. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He didn't say kid.
That's why
the animal.
That dog piss don't come out the carpet. And they weren't rocking hardwood back then. So I'm like, you know what? They just like us. Let's give them a break. Let's just celebrate them.
Look, Coco, give us a comment. Who was it? Now I ain't over here. You let the dog piss.
And that's it,
Yeah, I don't know what that was when I walked in.
But on stage, they got these regalia gowns on, and all these dancers, and you're like, whoa, they gotta be rich. And then when the pageant, they don't have no way home.
Nia,
no, we the same. We the same.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, girl?
I don't forgot the question.
Not the house was nasty, but it smelled like dog piss.
Do we hold title holders to an unrealistic standard?
Oh yes. Okay. Yes, I do believe we hold title holders to unrealistic expectations because these people
get yourself together.
Just because somebody won a pageant, they wanted the pageant. They didn't want to be your role model for the next year. They wanted this pageant title. And whatever they feel or deem as winning this pageant title, that's what they wanted. So I do feel like we hold people to unrealistic expectations who are title holders.
Don't need tickle.
Girl, listen.
You know what? Also, I just feel like with pageants, Dominique is crazy.
But Dominique is at the pissy house. Dominique is at the pissy house. Dominique is at the pissy house.
I'm thinking like,
Dre, what you want to ask us?
Yeah, Dre, what you want to ask us? Baby, if I tell you Dominique is at the pissy house, and why Dre want to ask this question, what you was going to say, Neil?
I just feel like, it's pageant coming up. We should have a meeting about these boys in heels and sportswear. I mean, I want to have a meeting about them.
Wait a minute.
If I tell you
I'm so sick of seeing these boys in heels.
I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of sisters. I don't know what to do.
And they got them in every color. They got them in every color.
And y'all walking bad.
Bad.
Y'all are walking bad.
I'm telling you, if I see a boy with the heels on, they're going to show up my worst dress list next week. Because I'm just tired of it.
Y'all have been walking bad. And y'all, just because it's a trend, don't put it on for a pageant and you can't walk in it. And it ain't even, and the gag is, it ain't, big, y'all better be glad I took my Oreos downstairs. It ain't even the one that got the little bitty heel like this that I showed on the show the other day. It ain't even one of them. It ain't even a stiletto. Bitch, it's a square heel.
Now, Dre.
With the square front. Yep, that's it.
And y'all ain't walking in there. What Dre said? What was the question? They hate seeing boys in cat suits. Depending.
I love to see them in them cat suits.
I
like their heels too. I like them little boys in them heels like that.
But they can't be walking. Some of them can't walk. And I was seeing a lot of them. And I seen a couple of them walking through that bitch like, and bitch.
I'm telling you, if somebody come out with boys heels on this weekend, it's a chop, and I'm talking about it next week because they don't know how to walk in the heels. It just look cheap because so many people have them. So I'm thinking it's something off Amazon that y'all getting the shoes from. It's just a mess to me.
Not Dre.
Oh, Dre wrong for that. Dre, you ain't have nothing else to say.
You're in the shower.
Child, yeah.
No.
Beta, let me tell you something. Beta was right there with me at one point when I had clocked somebody walking through with the heel on. And they gave me
like that.
They gave me the ay. Bitch, if I tell you, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Find you another shoe that you can walk in all night. Y'all know y'all gonna be walking. Y'all know people are looking. Y'all, baby, they looking. Trust me. Just when you think they ain't looking, bitch, they looking. And I
like to see the little small boys in though, like the Neos and the Tarico and all them. I like to see them in them shoes. I don't mind them.
I'm glad you do.
You can walk in heels too.
Oh,
like real heels.
But there you have that then.
Yeah,
that's true.
All Bush Queen can't walk in. It ain't all Bush Queen and pumps type of party. No.
Y'all gonna be mad when they have on stilettos this year as they tip around.
And you know what? I think they will. And that's why I'm gonna have my phone charged 100% when I go to the pageant. I'm gonna be taking pictures.
Oh, Trinity, we ready. Shout out to Trinity Bonet. We ready. We ready. We got a whole show dedicated to Black Universe and what y'all finna give us next week. So y'all better think about your outfits and think about them good, because we gonna give y'all some real and raw. Just it's gonna be some what's my girl name? Joan Rivers going down.
And you know what? I want.
He ain't playing.
And I want everybody to really have a humble weekend. When I say humble weekend, the formers who won the pageant, be humble. The contestants, the people who's coming stylish, who you think you stylish, be humble this weekend because this is pageantry. It's supposed to be a good weekend. Nobody did nothing amazing. Ain't none of y'all hid Anne Frank in y'all closet. So it ain't no big shit to me. So just be humble and enjoy.
Y'all not gonna walk up the Met Gala steps. Y'all are going to the Marriott. Have fun.
Like Trent said earlier, don't be too cocky and you got to ask the bitch for a ride at the end of the night. Don't be that person. Because I'm about to talk about that person.
Hi, Amaya. Shout out to Amaya. Y'all know Amaya won the award last year. Yeah. So we gonna see. We seeing who gonna be the most talked about and keep our point of view going this season.
Amaya been good this year.
So yeah, if y'all have a good time this weekend, we're gonna go to commercial break and we'll be right back. are back.
You know,
We are back. Thank y'all so much.
That Mr.
tuning-
EOY is cute to me.
The EOY, yeah, with the nose. You know, I
Yes,
Put his picture back up. You want to eat his booty or something?
I can't.
He look like he from the Middle East somewhere. Like, bitch, I would get on
Yes,
the camel.
he
I would get on
handsome.
the camel to get to him.
You get on the camel.
He from the Middle East, but I tell you what, he's raining his ass off.
Easy girl.
Oh baby, he got like 12 prelims for Mr. EOY now.
You better get out of here.
He been doing his thing. Jericho has been doing his thing.
He's cute to me. I mean, I want to see him.
He was really good friends with Tina DeVore. He's really big in like charity work in New York. So yeah.
So he a Muslim.
He won.
He's real cute.
Oh, girl.
Shout out to Mr. EOY.
I mean, I'll do everything for him. I mean, I'm gonna ride a camel. I'm gonna pray to the east.
Oh,
Would you put on a maid outfit and bend over with no panties?
All praises to Allah.
Child, don't y'all forget to please subscribe to Shabelle Brooks 75 on YouTube if y'all hadn't. Please, we still need your likes and your subscriptions. If you have not, click like, click share. Join us on Our Point of View, our Facebook page. You can also send stars now. That is a digital tip to us here at Our Point of View, and that does help with advertisement. That does help with a whole bunch of things that we do here at Our Point of View. And also for my, if y'all want to advertise with us at Our Point of View, hit me up in my inbox. Also, or if you can reach out to one of the panelists here on the panel, do that. We would love to advertise whatever you got going on here at Our Point of View. And those of you who have advertised with us, thank y'all so much. And also, once again, I can't stress you enough, I'm getting ready for a pageant December 10th, and it is Queen in New Orleans. And I'm selling Jish fans, and I'm selling Jish t-shirts. And I am also having a raffle for a Telfar purse. And it is $25. Everything is $25 plus $5 shipping and handling. So put in the notes what size t-shirt you want, or if you want a fan, or if you're in the raffle for a Telfar purse and it comes with a cute little Telfar bag and stuff like that. So thank you guys for tuning in to Our Point of View. And yeah, that is my Cash App. And or if you just want to send a donation to me to help me along with my journey to Queen, you can send the stars on our Point of View page or my Shabelle Brooks fan page, and it will say how it is, how expensive it's. I don't need to look up the value of it.
It's like $125.
It's like $125.
Yes, ma'am. That's a small one.
Yeah, this is small. It's a Telfar purse for like $125, but my
but it's real.
And yes, God is real.
Authentic.
Yeah, it ain't from the Canal Street.
That anyway,
you
so
know.
And,
but we will be viewing next week here at Our Point of View from Mexico, and all of them will be here, and we will be talking about universe, and we will be having our a yay, a nay, chop, or whatever.
And universe for people that plan on going.
Can we get a best dress for the? Can we do a best dress too?
Yes, we can.
Of course.
Yes, the universe gonna be $50 Friday night and $60 tonight.
We have a flyer for the weekend of Universe also. So yeah, so y'all really have fun and have a good time at Universe this weekend. Shout out to the MBU family and all the patrons that support MBU, and MBU also supports Our Point of View. So we thank y'all so much, and thank y'all for tuning in. Good night, everybody, and y'all have a good night. Oh, there is no after show. I need some time to get my brain in order. I'm doing the page time. I'm in overload. So, but I thank y'all so much for tuning in, and thank y'all so much for y'all support. Good night, everybody. Y'all be safe.
All right, good night. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Ooh, honey, I gotta go.
Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. 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 Ooh, honey. I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. 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 If I tell you the kids had came in and tuned in tonight, baby. Yes, they did, honey. I hope y'all got y'all juice, cause guess what, baby? I got mine. I can tell y'all one thing. Y'all better tune in next week, baby, for the next episode of the Boom Boom Show. I gotta go. Honey, I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. Baby. Ooh, honey. I gotta go. 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 I gotta go.